Today on Riffs, Spirits, and Gear, we check out the Keith Merrow KM6 mkIII artist guitar from Schecter. Seeing your friends do cool things is always a source of satisfaction for me. I love seeing people succeed, and few of my friends have succeeded more than Keith Merrow. Keith Merrow is on the third iteration of his very successful signature guitar series with Schecter Guitar Research. And this particular model that I am holding here today is the KM6 mkIII Artist Edition, and it has a few appointments that the base model does not. Now, the first thing you will notice is the Hipshot IB bridge that is a little different from the traditional regular Hipshot bridge that are on some of the other models. This is kind of reminiscent of some of the Ibanez guitars. It is very, very comfortable, has a lot of mass, and I also love that it has a brass tone block underneath. It sounds very, very nice. It's very, very stable. It's very, very comfortable on the side of the palm of your hand for when you're doing palm mutes or staccato picking or anything like that. There's no sharp edges, very, very smooth, and it hugs the body and stays out of your way. I really found this noticeable when picking and initially having it in a sitting position. You don't feel like you have to go over like a Tune-o-matic style bridge or something like that. Now, the KM6 mkIII also includes a set of Keith's signature Fishman Fluence pickups, which I tour with in my own tour guitar. These sound fantastic and offer a wide range of tones. Down position on the little toggle is like a paffy kind of a tone. Center is Keith's signature tone, a little bit more output, a little bit more bark, and a little bit of lower mids, but not crazy high output. And then finally up at the top, you get the single coil, the split, which is very, very nice in the middle position. Now, one thing I wasn't sure if I would like that I ended up really, really enjoying are the knurled Hipshot locking tuners. The knurling is just aggressive enough so you don't feel like you have to squeeze really, really hard in order to tune the guitar strings. They're very, very easy to use, and I actually ended up quite enjoying these. Now, before we go any further, I'm going to show you guys how this guitar sounds in a mix. It is very percussive, and thusly I'm plugging into an ENGL Invader Mark II amplifier, and the ENGL is going into a Boss Wazacraft tube amp expander straight into my computer. So without further ado, let's hear this thing in a mix. Now that we got the mix out of the way, let's see how this sounds in a playthrough setting. Very that's short for casual. We're gonna be plugging directly into the ENGL. I'm going to go through all 4 of the amp's channels, starting from very clean to super ultra high gain. You will see me using the different voicings with the voicing switch, as well as utilizing the neck, middle, and bridge positions on the pickup. So without further ado, let's do a playthrough. So what are my final thoughts? I really think this guitar feels like a satanic sports car. In the past, I have said playing a guitar like a Mayonnaise is very much, it feels like you're playing a brand new Ferrari. The Keith Merrow signature guitar feels like you're playing a Ferrari that Satan commissioned. It feels evil, it feels sleek, it feels fast thanks to the very thin C profile shape, and the whole body is contoured to hug you and just to stay the hell out of your way when you're playing. I wasn't sure I would even really like this guitar as much as I have, coming from a more traditional Strat Les Paul type of background. I like DAG guitars, okay? I'll say it. But this guitar is so comfortable to play for long periods of time. It stays out of your way, and it really, I feel like it brings out the best in me and my playing by just simply being what it is. It is a shred and metal machine that could also do just about anything you want it to. All of the appointments that Keith has on this guitar are not wasted and they are not frivolous. Everything has its purpose, including like the hip shot knob to turn the master volume. It's grippy, it's fast, it's awesome. This thing is all killer, no filler, and at, I think they're $16.99 for this particular configuration. Huge bang for the buck, and you know exactly where your money goes the second you pick up the guitar. All the pickable links down below in the description. You've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Video's over. I hope it was good. I mean, if it wasn't good, I apologize. But if it was good, you're welcome.